really fast, guys. Sorry. Are we on?
Okay, I think
Welcome to Ace Toys for My Act, the Twilight Zone version. We're just getting set up really fast, getting everybody in Kahoot. We will be with you in 1 second.
Actually, the only time I was actually down in Jersey was during the Twilight Zone convention in 2007.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah, 2000.
Yes, and yeah, it was the second one. It was the second one that they had. I wanted to go to the one in 2006, but I had a conflict of interest with a coworker of mine. There was a festival in Midtown Toronto, well, downtown Toronto, which overlapped. And I said fine, but I told him, I said the following year, I don't care what the hell you're doing, I'm going to the Twilight Zone.
2000. Yeah, okay, I remember that too. Yeah, I've never been to a Twilight Zone convention.
It was quite interesting.
That's cool.
I had a few pictures. I got a from the from that. I had a shoot from the hip photo with Paul Comey. I had an actual photo with Arlene Martell. I met what's her name?
Lois Nettleton was there that year, right?
Yes, not her, but oh good lord. I know I had Susan Lloyd.
Susan Lloyd, okay.
Yep, I had her autograph my book. Also, I met oh good lord, what's her name? Sport from Bewitching Pool.
Bewitching Pool. Gotcha. Yeah. We were just talking about that last week.
Yeah, my episode.
Oh, and what's his name? McNulty.
With the stop, did he have a stopwatch on him?
Yeah, McNulty. So, and also I had also a picture with George Clayton Johnson.
So, I'm really mad because, listen, by now a lot of them sadly aren't around anymore. You hit a lot of people back in 2007. That's awesome. Oh, but, actually, we got the devil down there. Rod from the Howling Man is here.
Well, Sweet. Yeah, but you know what? From what I've seen, it pales in comparison to the Sterling Fest and all that stuff.
Oh, that's another thing I want to go to. Up in his hometown and everything. That's really cool, and that's I'm gonna make it up there one of these years, definitely, because that's awesome. Binghamton. Next stop, Willoughby. Actually, that's what Walking Distance was based off of, I believe, that town, right? Martin Sloan. That was based on his hometown, I think. Oh, this is gonna be a fun night. I'm hyped. I'm hyped already. We're talking.
Yeah, you should see my Facebook album. I haven't done Facebook albums in a while, but one of them was called Walking Distance, only because down to some friends of ours, we stopped in the Finger Lakes, and on the way we stopped in where the Carousel Park, recreational park.
Yeah.
And we got a picture of it, and this was in March. Well, I don't know what it is down in the States, but in Ontario, we have break in March, hence the name. And I called my album Walking Distance, and we stopped off at the where the Sterling plaque is. I didn't know that a few feet behind me in the round part area was the plaque with Sterling's name on it. And if I had turned around,
you missed it?
Yeah, I missed it. I had no idea. And it's like,
there.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Well, I'm no bookie in Vegas, Ruben, but I'm going to say the odds of you coming in a very good in this game are probably very good odds.
We'll
but
see.
Listen, we got some other new people in here. We got some other Susie people that I've never seen before, and I know you're here for one reason, because you're big Twilight Zone fans. Now, if I go over to YouTube,
wait a minute, this is the Outer Limits zone.
I got just Twilight Zone tonight. Rams fan, Jason Young, Hollis, Rayner. And yes, so thank you guys for coming. Yeah, so you saw Shelly posted the link. Thank you again, Shelly. I'm going to post the Twilight Zone I Love Shelly's site tomorrow on my page. So if I have any 80s fans that are big Twilight Zone fans, join it. And even if you're not a Twilight Zone fan, join it, because you'll become a Twilight Zone fan. So are you guys ready to do this thing, or what? Are you ready to step into another dimension?
Stucky guy, are we going to come in last place?
No. So you know what?
You're
going to be an honorary Twilight Zone member, because you're going to help me with this
fine, maybe not.
Okay.
Dennis,
this is my son Saul.
Here, is he?
Yeah, I think he's the Howling Man.
Oh, he's of course, that's his favorite episode. Rod Stogling. I'm so stupid. I really thought there was a new guy that came in here named Rod Stogling. He just happened to like the Howling Man. Stogie guy. Welcome, my friend.
There's like
Jesus,
4
so
questions,
stupid.
but
All
there's
right, but
also
YouTube
truth
people.
or dare too.
Okay. So-
guys on YouTube, if you could, all I ask is, could you hit that red subscribe button? I'm looking for subscribers at all times. You don't have to just be in the 80s, because turns out we do 1959 and 1964 here too. So and same with Zoom people. Check out my page, my YouTube channel, I should say, and if you could subscribe. That's all I ask for. I don't ask for much. It's free, by the way. You don't have to pay anything. It's just
Free?
free, completely free. Brian, can you believe it?
Free?
Yeah, free. So.
This is a bad omen. I'm already crossed out on the Kahoot list.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was my. Look at me, bro. I'm slowly hitting the wrong button, knocking people out.
True.
What's your YouTube? Where do I find you on YouTube? What's the YouTube?
80s Toys from My Attic. 80s.
And which-
Got it. Okay.
80s Toys from My Attic. If you go there on YouTube and you hit subscribe, and you got to be signed into YouTube. Like, I've had family members be like, I subscribed. I'm like, no, you didn't. And they're like, look, I'm hitting the button. You have to be signed into. I did that to my own page actually, so it is what it is. But yeah, I appreciate that. If you could go do that, that is awesome. Mainly I do stuff with 80s toys and whatnot, but I am going to do a Twilight Zone one because I have every Twilight Zone figure. You can't see very good, but at the very top of my wall, you can see them going around the whole room. I'm going to do a video on that very soon.
Sorry, toys from my attic. Sorry, what's your name again? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm Mike.
Sorry. Okay, Mike. Sorry. Thank you.
Mike, no. Oh, but let me clear that up for everybody. Here's another situation. On Facebook, in the Twilight Zone page, and everyone on Facebook, 80s Toys from Attic, I'm Jack Baxter. That is a alias.
So that's you.
That's me. Yes. Yeah.
That's you.
That's me.
Okay.
The Macho Man, Randy Savage picture. So that's me.
Oh, look at my shirt.
I love it. There you go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Perfect. So I'm a school teacher, so I don't use my real name is Mike. Just so you know, but I use an alias because I don't want the kids finding a friend of me.
Imagine he was here. I'm watching this.
Yeah.
So people on YouTube, I think we're all set. Let me see.
Oh, and also one thing which I found out when I was down in the convention in 2007, that Susan Lloyd was also a former Torontonian.
A former what?
I was from Toronto.
Oh, really?
That's what, and I'm actually originally born and raised in Toronto.
I didn't know that. I didn't know she was from Toronto either. At first, I thought you were naming an alien race. I'm like, oh yeah, she was.
No, she was. No, that's what she told me.
Torontonian. I never. Yeah.
There you go. Well, I know that. Well, I mean, I guess that off the top of my head, that would be 4 Canadians in Twilight Zone: Shatner.
It always comes down to them damn clean.
You guys are in so much trouble tonight.
So anyway, what's her name? The guy who plays, oh, for God's sakes, who played Montgomery Scott in Star Trek.
James Dolan.
Yeah, there you go, James Dolan. What do I miss?
That's probably the only question I'm going to get right.
Ding, ding, ding. Brian, you win. Weedo, you made it. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I think I can guess Yoda's name up here in Kahoot.
I can't wait. Hold on a second.
So you're gonna help me. I'm gonna participate here. You're gonna help me with that. Okay?
Yeah, I want to say I don't really know.
No, not Soylent.
And wait. I don't know what I don't know if there's right now the award is
last place guy.
I don't really know about Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
that's where I come in handy.
All right,
so
that's not me.
Yogi, I thought you were going to be last place guy.
Soylent Ray.
No, he's the Howling Man. He's got to be.
Yeah.
So, guys,
Yoda, you're not last place guy.
No, I'm Soylent Ray Cupcake.
Ray is. Oh, it's not on there. I don't see your name. Is that what you put?
Soylent Ray.
That's
Soylent Ray.
That's me.
Oh, gotcha. All right. So listen, I usually do 25 questions, but tonight I got so excited making these. There's 30. So they're multiple choice. You'll see. I'll explain as we go along. And thank you everybody for coming. You ready to enter another dimension of not only sight and sound, but also Zoom. Of the mind. All right.
Another dimension of trivia.
All right. So last place guy is nice guy Freddy.
Yes,
Fred did last place guy.
That's cool, bro.
Well, we'll see.
We got another team member.
We only know who the top 5 are unless I hit that button at the end that tells us everybody's places, but I won't do that to anybody. Well, maybe we will. All right, so are you guys ready to play the Twilight Zone trivia? So, number 1 it's a pretty easy question. Who is the creator of the Twilight Zone?
Serling.
No,
Rod
no, no,
Serling.
you don't.
Oh,
don't
shit.
say them out loud.
Oh, sorry.
Just you have to wait for the
Rob, what's
question.
happening, buddy?
Oh, no. Okay, sorry. Okay, cool. One.
Well, thank you.
the
I
green
got one right.
Oh no.
I hope he did. How? Anybody who's fans of the
And,
Twilight Zone
you
knows
can't say
this is a
like-
Oh,
big time
you-
mistake.
That's me.
You
Caught
have to
me.
be quiet.
You
You're
caught
at it
me.
already, Jack.
This-
Oh no, I didn't
It's
read. I
like
just
admin thing,
clicked.
like, you
Crap.
know.
Yeah, I
That's
did
what
the same
clicked
thing.
I
Oh my
clicked
God,
too
yeah,
fast.
people. So,
Oh my
Dang
God.
it, you guys!
You're
threw
so
a trick
mean.
Question in there. I can't believe that.
Oh,
guys, on the Twilight Zone
yeah,
I
page,
didn't put my
you be
glasses
quiet.
on.
so
you
many
can't
people
say
call
it
him Rod
out loud.
Sterling, and people flip out.
Yeah.
They're like, it's Sterling, it's Sterling, it's Sterling. So it seemed like an easy question, but here we are.
all right.
So-
I think it was easy. I think everybody just saw the first thing and wanted to be
Yep.
And you
really
just went right
fast.
for it. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's why.
the trick.
And first place.
Well, damn.
Ruben,
I got that one wrong.
Ruben,
Damn.
and Christy, you both got it very good.
Woohoo.
And everybody else is in third place. Congratulations, you're all doing very well. All right, we talked about walking distance earlier. Now remember, we're not saying this out loud. Which actor played Martin Sloan in Walking Distance? What was the name of the actor that
Okay,
played?
so I'll
Martin
point to the
Sloan?
color, okay? And then you just match.
Okay, you can be quiet.
I like the team, the partnership. These kids are good with the. As I'm a teacher, we do Kahoot in class. They're good. They're quick.
Oh,
the
man.
First one really got some of you. That's okay. Gig Young. Gig Young.
It's big, young.
He's an actor. These are all actors.
Oh, your son. Okay.
Sorry, my son's in here.
No problem at
He's
all.
helping with the technology. I'm giving him the questions, answers.
Do it. That's
As
I love
as
it.
Piper would say, just when you came up with the questions, I changed.
Yep.
Yep,
I
there you go.
changed the. Yep. I changed all the questions.
There you go.
Yeah. So Gig. Someone said who was he?
That was my son.
He's actually married to Elizabeth Montgomery at one point. But he's sadly what he's most famous for Walking Distance to me. But he was also it was a murder suicide. It was ruled with his final wife. Obviously, Jesus, that was a stupid thing to say. But yeah, so Gig Young. Whenever I watch these
Giggity,
shows,
giggity.
I'm always curious about these actors. So I look up while I'm watching it, and man, it's amazing the lives that some of them had. It really is. But Gig Young. Oh, look.
Name of a Twilight Zone.
You guys are killing it in the YouTube. Serling, Gig Young, very good. I'll play on YouTube because I'm not seeing answers in the app. Yeah, you're not going to see the answers in the app unless you're in the Zoom. But listen, I'm going to do another Twilight Zone at some point. If you guys on the YouTube watch this, see if you like it, and then we can have everybody come to the Zoom and we'll all play it this way. But that's fine. You guys are about 30 seconds behind on YouTube, so that's why it's a little bit of a break. But you're all in the same time, so it's fair. So whoever gets the if right first for you guys can consider winning it. Yeah, so who else did I put in here? Jack Warden, lonely. Well, he's not lonely, but he was in the Martin, New Exhibit, season 4, and Robert McCord. You remember what he's known for, Ruben? Robert McCord?
You know what? You got me on this one.
It's weird. They always say, who's in it the most? Burgess, Klugman. Who's in the most episodes? This guy's been in like, I forget, 60, 70 something, but not as the main guy. He's in like a lot of episodes, but not the main character.
There's this one guy who administers one of the Facebook post trivia things on one of the Twilight Zone Facebook groups, and he's very well read up on extras and whatever, who's played in pretty much all that stuff.
Maybe
So,
maybe he mentioned him once or something. Yeah,
probably
it's crazy.
Extras, like he's uncredited appearance.
Yeah, because I heard it. It was a few years ago. I heard this because I was always wondering like who, because I knew Burgess was in 4, Klugman was in 4, but I'm like, who the hell was in 50 or 60 of them? And it was
The extras.
Yeah, exactly. Trick question. If you've never seen They Shoot Horses, Don't They, with Gig Young, you should check it out. I've never have, but I will. It was a tragic story, absolutely. Brian Barr was his real. Hollis, you might need to get your butt in Zoom. He's spitting out some knowledge in here. I did not know that. I thought Gig Young sounded like a Hollywood name. I didn't know his. Rob C's Unlocking the Door with the Key of Imagination. Yes. The next stop site up ahead. You want to see something really scary? Oh, now we're talking 80s Twilight Zone movie. That's another one. Dan Aykroyd, right? All right, so where are we at now? Ruben, you're in the lead. Christy, you're right in second. And hey, how about Burgess Meredith, speaking of? He appeared in all the following episodes except what? Which of these did Burgess Meredith not appear in?
Rocky 4.
That is
one here.
true. And
Yeah,
half of Rocky
that's
3.
it.
Thank you. Oh, and incidentally, one of the things that I learned about trivia-wise regarding the first season episode of The Mighty Casey,
Yeah.
because I know that from what I've read is that Sterling paid out of pocket to redo that pretty much the entire episode. And sorry if you can't hear me, I'll sit
I can
closer.
hear you. Yeah.
Okay. So one of the things I learned about the Mighty Casey is that pretty much they had to redo pretty much the half of the episode or a lot of the episode, right? Because the original person who played the coach instead of Jack Warden, he was a very ill man. He was very sick, and apparently they were filming him as he was pretty much dying.
Really?
And they didn't know about that. Yeah,
I never heard that before. Yeah, I know Warden was the actual. Right.
And the closing scene is when you see Warden, because they had to redo the whole pretty much a lot of scenes with Warden involved. Jack Ward, sorry, Warden. That scene where the coach is running after the doctor, the creator of the robot. That's the original. That was the original coach. That was the original clip. So it's with the act. So they kept that one in only because you can't see his face.
Wow.
That was the original clip.
I knew I was going to get a lot of this tonight. I was excited to talk about Twilight Zone, but I was even more excited to learn stuff because there's only 156 episodes, but there's so much backstory to everything, and every day I learn more.
That's the
Rams,
real
you got
reason
it now.
I came. I know I'm not going to do well in this trivia.
But it's fun, right? To hear all, yeah.
Exactly.
I love it.
I know I'm not going to beat these experts here.
I'm not an expert, sir, but
really.
But I'm happy to meet you all.
I'm going to beat
Hey,
you all.
glad to have some new faces.
It is fun.
I guess I know what marathon I'll be watching next.
Yeah, seriously. I watch every year. I love the marathons. So One for the Angels. Everybody said One for the Angels. Very good. 9 of you got that. Printer's Devil. Probably the least known Burgess episode. It's a great episode though, but probably the least known of. Obsolete Man's fantastic. You're obsolete. Mr. Dingle is Strong, another great one. He gains strength. He gains. That's a great one. And also, what am I forgetting? The most popular one, Time Enough at Last. I figured I didn't want to give you an easy one, so I didn't put that on. But let's see where we're at now. Ruben in the lead, Christy right there. So Christy, you are a big Twilight Zone fan. Excellent. And then Drew, Val, and Suze. Excellent. Now, Edward, my love, right? Is that you, Christy? Because you usually go under Edward, my love. Is that you there?
No, I'm still Edward.
You are okay. So
Different Christy.
yes, different one. So all 5 of you are from the other Twilight Zone page, as we suspect that these zoners are coming in and showing their stuff. So my regular 80s trivia guy, it's not over. There's plenty of time left. You're gonna get them. You're gonna warp back, and I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's move on. All right. So Burgess Meredith. Oh, will the real Martian please stand up? One of my favorite episodes ever. The Martian.
February night.
The Martian has 3 of what? The Martian has 3 of what? I could have really gone Cinemax After Dark on this one if I wanted to, but I kept it clean.
That scared me for.
Trust me, I was about ready to go there.
Actually, believe it or not, Mike. Actually, Mike.
Yes.
Actually, believe it or not, that was one of the first few episodes I saw when I was a kid.
You know, it's one of mine too. I always try to remember the first one I ever saw, and it was either. I always think it's either Eye of the Beholder or The Silence. I can't remember, but there's like 5 of them that I remember as a kid seeing, and a lot of the other ones I saw later on after I got hooked.
Actually, Eye of the Beholder scared. Sorry, is there any children in the room other than my son?
No.
Okay, Eye of the Beholder scared the shit out of me.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at your son's face. He's like,
okay.
He's like, thanks, Dad. So
Oh, don't
anyway,
worry.
a lot of people said eyes. Who had 3 eyes?
The counter guy.
The counter guy, absolutely. Venus. Yep.
Venus.
Only people from Venus have 3 eyes. Martians, turns out they have 3 arms. And they don't know the definition of what word. Do you remember?
Water.
Wet.
Wet.
He doesn't know what wet. He knows.
Wet's wet.
How the hell did he
What do you
hide a
mean,
third
no,
arm?
that's wet?
Brian.
You're following the river and your clothes are all dry. There
Brian,
you go.
This guy knew everything. He knew how to eat. He knew how to have conversations. You know what threw him? The word wet. He's like, what is this word wet? I guess they missed that in Martian school. That was a little odd.
There's no water on Mars, by the way.
My
There you
question
go.
is,
Well, why would
if
he
he had
know?
3 arms,
Why
why
would
would
he
he have
know?
the third arm?
Yeah, that was a great episode, though. Jack Elam, that was a good one. All right, so people that are new, Bart. I ask who has the 3 eyes, and you give me the actor's name. Perfect. Barney Phillips, 3 arms. Very good. Yes, wet. Oh, I keep forgetting you guys are 30 seconds behind. I've only done this, 32 times at this point. I forgot. Okay, so guys that are new, every 5th question is going to be visual. I'm slowly going to put up an episode, and you're going to have to guess what it is. The quicker you guess, obviously, the more points you get. But the quicker you guess, the more chance you have of blowing.
God bless you.
God bless you. Yes. Drew is now in 2nd. Val, Christy, and Suze. There we go.
All right, maybe I get this one.
Here we go, Brian. You ready? It's a picture.
Name the episode. Okay, this is going to be visual, Saul. Oh, here, this one.
Oh yeah, I knew it. I knew it was gonna do that. I knew it. I recognize that one.
You recognize that one?
Remember, I got scared.
Oh,
Ruben, is your son a big fan of the Twilight Zone?
how big of a fan are you?
Low.
Low.
Oh,
Okay,
low.
so on a scale of 1 to 5, he's a 3.5.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I remember the time I watched that thing.
Oh yeah, so he did see Eye of the Beholder.
It's one of my favorite ones. All the messages are great, but that one, Ellie Mae plays the girl, obviously. Donna Douglas.
All right, watch out. I'm on the board now.
For you Beverly Hillbillies fans. Oh, Brian got one right. There you go.
Actually, you know what?
Eye of the Beholder. Very good.
You and me
YouTube.
both, Brian.
Mike.
Yes.
When I was in elementary school, and I'm talking about when I was like a grade, when I was about 11 years old, I literally asked my teacher, what does the word hence mean? Because I was referring to this episode.
Because
right. What does the 100 years hence mean? And I'm 11 years old. And she said, because it means 100 years from now.
Wow. So see, you were learning from the Twilight Zone, and Rod Serling, an amazing teacher to all.
I even learned how to do my tie.
But Rams fans said, but who voiced her? Who knows who voiced her?
Donna Douglas.
No, that was the face. MS. I'll
sorry.
give you the initials. MS.
Maxine Stewart.
Money. Dude, this guy's money. You're money. Maxine Stewart. Yep. Didn't June Foray do the voice? No, June Foray did the voice on Bewitching Pool. Remember we talked about that last week. And also the voice of Rocky. We talked about that from Rocky and Bullwinkle. Because June Foray, we talked about last week, she had to do the voice because the studio was too loud or something, and the little girl's voice didn't record right, so they had to redo the voice. That's why her voice sounds so weird in that. Jason, very good. Maxine Stewart. You guys are asking questions I didn't even come up with. This is great. I'm in my Twilight Zone nerd glory. My 80s friends are sitting here going, God, we knew he was a dork, but we didn't know to what level. Well, this is the level, people. Deal with it. This is it. We're excited. We're hyped.
Oh, don't worry. We knew.
It was no surprise. June Foray did Talkie Tina too. She did more. She did it all. She did it all. Not the one we have tonight though. Not Gem. So where are we at now? What the hell did we just do? Eye of the Beholder. Number 6. After Hours. Another great episode. In the After Hours, what item was Marcia trying to return? Oh, I gotta go to the next.
There we go. So I'll get ready.
Let's see where we're at. There we go.
What item
was Marcia trying to return to the store?
Lord, Saul, remember what I said to you in the elevator with the other people that we went to the hospital?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Just a minute. Here.
I remember that part.
Here.
I did.
While everyone's clocking their votes,
Oh.
so I'll tell Mike what I said in the elevator when we went to the hospital.
I don't remember.
What? Hello.
There's no ninth floor.
Top floor, please.
I don't remember.
Thimble, yes, Thimble. Wait, I think some people are. And she did Talkie Teen.
About
Yes.
about the ninth floor. I said about the
But
ninth
some
floor.
people are saying
Right.
June
Right.
Foray did the I Beholder voice.
There
She
ain't
did,
no
right? That was
ninth
Maxine
floor.
Stewart that did that.
Yes, it was.
It was
Maxine
Maxine
Stewart.
Stewart. Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah.
the comments are getting jumbled or whatever because we might be talking about Talkie Teen. If we are, my apologies. 11 people got Thimble.
I'm the one idiot that put like earrings or something.
Hey, well, you could have been earrings. Could have been earrings. Thimble,
Oh.
very good guys.
The thimble and gimbal.
So, Mike.
Yes.
So recently, my son and I had to go down to a very well-known hospital down in downtown Toronto, right? And jokingly, I said, while we're in the elevator, I just blurted out loud, 9th floor.
No, that was Upper Canada Mall.
Oh, sorry, Upper Canada Mall. Sorry, in a shopping mall up in not far, 20 minutes from
You
where
were
we
in a
are.
mall
Sorry.
and you did that.
Right, in the mall. And I said ninth floor. I
Yeah.
just blurted out
said-
9th floor, right?
Yes.
And what, did they tell you there is no 9th floor?
Well, actually, no, but I said to my son afterwards, you know what? Had somebody blurted out that very line out, I would have actually just fallen on my face.
You could have. That's a great episode, though. She doesn't know she's a mannequin. Some people never seen these episodes, so I don't want to ruin the plot ending. But go watch the After Hours. It's one of my favorites. Features Anne Francis, another great actress. Forbidden Planet.
Do you still have Sears down by you in the States?
Sears is gone, right? Sears is.
Yeah, I know I've been in Canada. It's gone, but you still have it or no?
No, it's gone.
No, it's gone.
Okay. Because when we walk,
we don't have Sears parts either. Like Brian, is there a Sears parts direct, or is that going to?
Nah, everything Sears is gone, and there's only one Kmart left in Jersey.
Wow.
Because when Sears went packed up and left in Canada, or I guess in the States too, it just looked exactly like the After Hours.
Well, hopefully the mannequins didn't. See, I'm about to ruin the ending again. All right.
Sorry.
So, number 7. What up-and-coming actor was never in the Twilight Zone? So there was a lot of famous actors. Which of these guys were never in the Twilight Zone?
Okay, so this is a new one. Oh, this one here.
Oh, I got the checkout bot.
Okay.
Okay.
Because he used to work at the toy area in the basement. Dude,
When I said I
love
got
this.
it,
I'm gonna start doing.
I'm
gonna start doing Twilight Zone all the time. This is fantastic.
Oh,
We've all united. We finally found our place.
Good job,
for
Saul.
trivia.
Thank you for doing the help.
Paul Newman. So
7 straight.
yeah. So.
At least I wasn't alone in Burt Reynolds because I would have sworn he was not in a
You know
single
what?
episode.
He was such a small
The
part.
Bard.
He played.
I
an
had your back
actor
on that
in,
one.
in the Bard. It was a small role. He was never like Burgess or anybody. He had a small role as an actor. Robert Redford had the main role as Death himself. He tricked the old lady. See, plot twist. Spoiler alert. He was Death, and Dennis Hopper was Hitler's buddy in He's Alive. Yeah. So, by buddy, I meant Hitler ran him down the wrong road. Go figure. Who would have thought? But yeah, Dennis
I'll
Hopper
explain
was
later.
great in
Like
that
it was
episode.
just because Hitler's a bad man.
He should have known. And all these devils in the Twilight Zone, they fall for it every time. They fall for it. So, let me see. Okay, Klugman. Oh, let's see where we're at after that, because not everybody got that. Ruben, Drew, Christy, Val, and Sylvia, top 5. And in the chat, we got a lot of Newmans. Paul Newmans, not Seinfeld Newmans. Very good. Last episode of season 4 was the Bard. And that was Burt Reynolds, the Bard. So let me see. What did I say was next? Klugman. Just like Burgess Meredith, he was in a lot of episodes, but which one of these was he not in? Which one of these was Jack Klugman not in? Damn,
You know that's word?
This one.
Get it.
Thank you.
I was going to say Quincy.
That would be wrong too.
Oh,
Every single
Quincy,
time.
MD, medical doctor.
Definitely wasn't Quincy.
It was like the 1970 show.
Serling didn't like Hopper's performance. Now the YouTube chat's fantastic too. I'm learning so much. Turns out Serling didn't like Hopper's performance. Not a big Easy Rider fan, huh? Yes, it's certain. Rod Serling, huh? Judgment Night is the one. So which one am I missing here of Klugman? It's kind of like Judgment Night in a way, I guess. No.
And praise of Death Ship.
Death Ship. Yep. And Game of Pool, Passage for Trumpet. I was never really big on that one. And Praise of Pip. Game of Pool's great though. Jonathan Winters. That's a. I love that one.
Are we happy?
That was a great one.
Actually, you know what? I made reference to a Game of Pool during my dad's eulogy.
You did?
Yeah. Because my dad did video work and photography and all that stuff for pretty much all his life until he was no longer working. And I was looking back at some of the work that he did, which is on the older external hard drives. I mean, which I'm not going to touch because it's a testament to his work. And during his eulogy, actually, I made reference to Winters and Klugman, and when they talked about the deceased race car drivers or the Matadors and what have you, and
Twilight Zone into it. Wow.
And yeah, so I mean, incorporated that, and just as I pretty much said, made reference that this is what he did, and this is his legacy, and what have you, right? And as long as you talk about people, they're not really dead.
Yes.
Absolutely correct, William.
Beautiful. Yeah, I love it. That is true. Another gift from the Twilight Zone. A lot of lessons in there. This one might be kind of easy. What's the name of the alien race in the Serve Man? The name of the alien race in the Serve Man. Game of Pool's top 10. It's a great one. I love
Kanamits. Kanamits.
I don't see anything.
Just the scoreboard.
Oh, sorry. Did I not hit it?
Yeah.
Oh, saying so loud.
Well, I didn't say anything. Here.
First time hosting.
I got it.
There's some aliens right there.
Alien.
Who saw the attempted reboot with Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone?
Hit or miss. Some decent episodes, but I couldn't get into it. Didn't have the feel, the vibe.
No, you know what? I think there's only 2.5 that actually hit a home run ish. Infield home run.
You got a home run?
No, infield home run.
A real home run.
Yeah, no, infield home run. I'm using the baseball terminology. When he paid homage to Serling with that actor who played Serling, Rewind, and also
yes.
I think I think the first episode. That was it.
Was that the comedian one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was
too bad.
it.
But yeah, some of them I just couldn't. It didn't touch me like the old ones. Nothing against what they're trying to do, but even with Black Mirror, people are very into it. It's not. I kind of like the Twilight Zone more. I don't know, not political storylines, but simpler than all this the technology and this and that. It's a little much. But Kanamit, a lot of Kanamit people got this. Very good. Another pop-up video. Here we go. Name the episode.
Videos. Remember watching
that
too.
was cannabis.
All right, this is gonna be that one.
How do you know everything?
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, don't ever doubt the power of your father. Okay.
So we got Shatner. How many people thought it was Nightmare at 20,000 feet? I didn't trick anybody. They thought maybe Stopover in a Quiet Town. Shatner wasn't in it, but it looked kind of like the couple a little bit. They're all confused. They're lost. Definitely not the trade-ins. Much older. And it was Nick of Time with the Mystic. The little Mystic. Yeah. Simple yes or no answers. This guy went with it, though. He went with it. Nick
Just
of Time.
one of those times I should have waited.
You know what, Rams fan? You're right. Black Mirror, it gives no remorse from what you've seen. Where Twilight Zone, there's a sense of remorse for people. There's happy endings. You're right. Black Mirror is kind of like, you're just like, damn, that was rough, like that. But you should have waited, Stogie guy?
Yeah, I just should have waited. I jumped the gun on that one.
Not a problem.
I was telling Shelly this, or someone in a Facebook group, like that we either co-admit and moderate together, right? But I mean, I know that Nightmare is.
Are you a moderator on the page?
On the main one, on the one with the 41K membership, and also the one with the 14K. I'm either co-moderator and or
I thought
admin.
so. Okay.
Yeah, and also I'm.
So if you don't win tonight, you lose your job, right? Is that the rules?
Well, that's the scenario. Yes,
you're
I have to step
kicked
down.
off a moderator. Guys,
Yeah.
whoever beats Ruben
But
becomes moderator tomorrow. That's.
But I'm and full
the fix is
disclosure.
in.
And full disclosure, I'm actually I'm going to throw this in there. But I'm actually a co-admin of the Twilight Zone politics page. But I'm pretty much I consider myself a silent partner. Really, well, on that particular page, only because from the posts that I've seen are mainly American. No offense, guys, but and I have like.
And it gets ugly. I'm sure.
I have no skin. I have nothing to add to it because it's all like different politics.
Here's the problem. The Twilight Zone was about politics, but if you allow politics to come onto our Twilight Zone page, the one that we're on, it gets so ugly. It turns into current. So they made a separate Twilight Zone page where people could talk about politics. You got to be a glutton for punishment to go over to that one if you're. I wouldn't even want to moderate that. I give you a lot of credit for running that because that's people get pretty nasty about it.
I consider myself a silent partner, but I just stop and say, "Hey, everyone, how's everyone doing?" Just to say, "Hey, I'm here." But other than that, it's just like, I mean, it's all politics. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I have no skin in the game.
But I love how they crack down on the politics on our Twilight Zone page. I love it because people are like, "But Rod Serling, it was political." No, you're just trying to get in a shot at Trump or Biden. We know what you're doing. Get out of here. We're watching Twilight Zone.
Does that mean the next toy page will be Trump's toy box?
Listen, there's no politics on 80s Toys for My Attic. Anybody want to join my page on Facebook? No politics. I never allow it. I hate it. It drives me nuts. I don't care what you believe in, as long as you like G.I. Joe. Yes, Rams fan, a job is at stake tonight. So what did we just do? We named an episode. Willoughby. Next stop, Willoughby. All right, so a stop at Willoughby. It was revealed at the end that Willoughby was what? What is Willoughby?
Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready, Saul? Get ready. Get your fingers ready. Saul, it is this one right here. And actually, I found out that there is a Willoughby in the United States.
Oh, there's several.
In Pennsylvania, somewhere. I forget where.
Lots of
There's
Willoughbys,
also
right?
one in Ohio.
Ohio, too. Okay.
If it's in Pennsylvania, that's probably why I picked prison.
Well, you don't have to unmute.
Yeah, it was
Prison, Brian?
What's that?
You did prison, Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah, your mind's always on the illegal side. I know. You're always thinking.
That's so good.
It was Funeral Home. Yes, Rams fan Rainer, Jason Young, very good. Yeah. Next time, come in and do the Zoom with us. That would be awesome. And I'll set up another one fairly soon too, because I listen. We a lot of people showed interest. I knew this was going to happen. I knew there'd be a lot in YouTube and a lot in Zoom, and eventually, when you guys saw it, you'd be like, oh, okay. But sometimes you have to see it before you know. It was a funeral home. Oh my God, how sad. Willoughby Funeral Home. Let's see who got it. Ruben, Drew, Val, Sylvia, and Christy. Top 5. Excellent job. Fill in the blank. It's a number. Number blank looks just like you. Number blank looks just like you.
Ready? I know it's this one.
Yeah, all you.
Yeah, this one.
Come and join next time.
Got it. You know, you have to.
I don't. Oh, another thing I'll add to this one after the answers are revealed, Mike. I asked my sister. I asked my sister to explain to me a particular line in that episode.
You know, you could do.
Explain to you what?
Well, because when what is it? Val? No, what's her name? The one who I forgot the name right now. The one who did not want to conform.
The one who didn't want to change.
Yeah. So when she was quoting her father to Val, she's and this is what I asked my sister to explain then, like in the early '80s, right? About when everyone is about everyone being the same and nobody being the same, right?
Yeah.
I forgot I know I slaughtered the quote, but
no, I got
you. But I asked my sister to explain that to me because I didn't quite comprehend the meaning when everyone's the same, and my sister was kind enough to explain it to me. And I'm like 12, 13 then.
Just like the title.
Yeah.
Age 12.
Something like that, yeah.
But yeah, so that was a great episode too about everybody conforming to one another and Dr. Rex really pushing it, and that was a great episode too. Let's see where that put everybody. Everybody stays the same, but very close match at this point. Very close.
900. Good job.
And this is just for fun, Saul.
I know.
And his job as a moderator. No. So 5 characters in search of an exit. Another one of my favorites.
Best question of them all.
5 characters in search of an exit. Which of the following was not one of the characters in 5 characters in search of an exit? Which one of these did not exist in that trap? That trapped up place.
Actually, it's gonna be over here.
I thought it was a sad ending.
Yeah,
for number 12 looks just like you. I didn't.
That's mean
Just happened. Did it anyway. Got a policeman, hobo, bagpiper, and ballet dancer. Which one of those were not in the container?
And that's the most important question, best question of them all. Which one was not in the episode?
Which one was not? And I thought maybe some people would say, or would think the major was a policeman, but yeah. So I was thinking of a way to trick people in this, and I really couldn't come up with a good way.
This was one of those episodes that just really it shocked you in that really fantastical way. It's one of those best, well written.
At the end, you're like, "Holy shit!" That's what's it really
because
is.
it wasn't crazy, it wasn't creepy, it wasn't.
No.
It was so creepy, and then it was so magical and like innocent at the end. It was just a great episode.
I mean, at first you're like, "Why is a ballet dancer, a hobo, and a bagpiper all hanging out here?" And the poor ballet dancer, she's like, oh, that was the worst fall I ever saw in any movie, TV show, or anything. She's just like, oh. Then she's down. Susan Harrison.
You think she'd have a little bit better balance?
You would.
I think she'd be
what
good
kind
on
of
her
a
toes.
ballerina was she? She completely just fell and
Probably 80 proof.
And William Wyndham too. She was in there. So let's see how everybody's at now. All right, the rich get richer. The top 5 stay the top 5. One of my favorite season 4 hour-long episodes of late. I think of Cliffordville. I really like this one. Not a lot of people like. I like it. Julie Newmar plays the part of what? Julie Newmar plays
I bet
the
you was
part
gonna be over
of
here. Watch.
what?
I'll watch.
The clown. Oh, the clown was wild. Absolutely.
Got it.
I see it catch flack too. That's a great episode. I love that episode.
Actually, you know what? I liked Julie Newmar as that particular character than Catwoman. Couldn't stand her. I enjoyed Eartha Kitt better, personally.
Oh man, that's Batman blasphemy. But
I'm sorry. That's just what can I say? There was something about that.
Hey, as long as you didn't say Halle Berry, that was a horrible movie.
Oh, just
if you say Eartha Kitt, Lee Merriweather, or Julie Newmar, you're good. You're good. Or Michelle Pfeiffer was a pretty good Catwoman too, I thought. No, not compared to the. Oh shit!
I'd rather go for Lee Merriweather.
Not compared to the Eartha Kitt.
I'm just thankful RuPaul didn't play it.
Damn. Okay, there we go. I got my microphone back. I just flung it across the room. In anger that you said Julie Newmar was not the best cat. No. So Miss Devlin, you would think that's a clue too. Miss Devlin. Probably the devil. We got it in here. Rainer said Miss Devlin. Excellent. Rams fan said that is Batman blasphemy. How dare you? We're
Go to the cornfield for me, right?
We're all entitled to our opinion. But so Ruben, you are still in the lead. Oh, it's name that episode time. Here comes the picture. Clicky, clicky, clicky. As soon as you know it.
All right, here we go. Oh shit! This is one new. Oh, what the? Oh, yeah. Here.
This one could be tricky.
Got it. Yeah. That's a creepy dog.
Hey, isn't that Spider-Man's uncle?
Wrong episode. But same concept.
So.
Well, I didn't get it right anyway, so.
I put the dummy on there because if you don't know who's in it, it could have very well went with the dummy too. But it was Caesar and me, and 4 of you got it.
Caesar and me.
Yep.
Yeah, it was not until several years ago that I actually learned that Jackie Cooper was actually one of the Little Rascals.
Oh, Jackie Cooper, yeah.
I didn't know that, but it makes sense because they have one in the same face, or that smile, right?
See,
and he played Perry White in Superman.
Well, yeah, no, yeah, that. But I'm just like
Brian. Brian.
Come on,
Brian's been waiting for a connection to an 80s
my kids
toy
know
all night.
Superman.
I don't watch
Hey, you know, you just I
Okay.
just have to
All night for
sometimes.
You know why?
Why?
That's the robot woman.
Oh, because the robot woman, Superman 3.
Remember the time when I was like,
Oh, Superman. Oh.
Yeah, the robot
I like
woman.
Caesar Me even more than the dummy. I think I did
robot
too.
woman.
I think I did too.
Excuse me.
God bless you. So what do we got now? Oh, let's see where that put everybody. Oh, no. Finish the line. Sorry. Ethel U-R-A. Finish the line from the escape clause. Ethel U-R-A.
You know, you could do this.
What a great.
Like, point at it.
What a
So I
great
can
line.
know that.
What a great
Okay.
line.
Wheat waffle. I love that wheat waffle.
I made up
Wheat
some pretty
waffle.
good ones. Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's probably the.
Actually, you know what?
Hapless hash
She could
brown.
also go for a hapless hash brown. I'm just saying.
What?
Potato pancake or a
Hapless.
hapless hash brown.
Okay.
I made that up.
Okay,
If you start
I
hearing
forgot
people
that.
call each other
I forgot
hapless
about that.
hash browns, copyright.
Luckets. I love
Well,
it.
you know
Toys
what?
from my attic.
The wheat waffle
Luckets
could take a
popular
totally different
Yeah.
meaning
in
anymore.
Hebrews.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for around Hanukkah.
Deviled egg or a potato pancake. Very good. She was a brat in that show, wasn't he? She was a brat to another degree. We're still talking the other episode.
Wait,
but
that's wait. What is it called again?
Lucas.
Okay, Lucas. Okay.
let's see where we're at.
All right, so hapless
It's
hash
more
brown
like
is going to be a
Lucas.
new phrase in our book club.
You are such a hapless.
Hapless
brown.
hash brown. That we are now incorporating
Isn't that the name of the
Our
album? that
vocabulary.
Cohen Dad
It's our
produced?
insult. You can't take it from us now. Yep. It's
Thanks for your help,
officially
Saul.
ours.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna go through the whole thing. Okay. We
Yeah.
got time. We got this. Is fun.
Yeah.
We're
Number
having a
17.
good time.
Oh yeah, you were going to leave early.
No, you know what? We're good.
You
I'm
know
good.
what? Yeah, I think I'm going to stay now. He said. Yep. He's not giving up this lead.
He's not leaving. You're not leaving.
Hey, listen. No matter what my score is, I'll just pass it to the second place winner. I'll
No, well, here's the beauty of it. There's no prize but there is
No.
glory from winning, and you get a belt. I make a digital belt, put your name on it, and the whole world of 80s Toys from my attic is going to know who the winner is. Brian,
Okay.
we have many belts in this. Fred's a belt winner. Stogie Guy, Dennis, we got lots of belt winners, but you are the first Twilight Zone winner if you win this one, the inaugural Twilight Zone.
I think we're all winners actually, but just because we're here
I agree.
and we exist and we're men. Oh, jeez. Okay. Sorry, I had to throw that in here.
All right.
Who let Huey Lewis and the misogynist news in here? What just happened here?
Why would you?
I'm just thinking
We are
about
all
your
winners.
elegy.
That is so anti-Rod Serling to say something.
He's acting
No,
like a
I'm
wheat
just thinking
waffle.
about elegy because we're here and we're men and
Oh, you were quoting You are forgiven.
Ah.
My apologies to all the ladies in Zoom and in
Sorry.
YouTube. Unreal. Here's our
YouTube?
champion so far,
Yeah,
everybody.
he's actually broadcasting on YouTube as well.
Wait, is
so,
it
yeah,
live
you'll be all
now?
over YouTube.
Yes.
Wait, go to
Saul, you gotta help me with the
Escape Close.
Sorry.
Too close for comfort. We
Oh my
all
god,
love
you're gonna be. Wait,
Too
what's
Close
his
for
YouTube
Comfort.
name?
Too Close for Comfort star Ted Knight plays a small role in what
82
Twilight Zone
from-
episode?
Oh, here. This is gonna be the first episode,
Too
first
Close
season.
for Comfort star Ted Knight plays a small role in what Twilight Zone
It's
episode?
gonna be in the first episode, first season. Here, this one.
Wait, so it's 80s toys.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just reading on the YouTube channel thing.
Potato pancakes.
Wow. Waffle.
And guys, just part of my my humor and all that stuff. I am actually having a very good time.
That's no problem at all. No problem. All the women think you're a hapless hash brown right now, but other than that, you're doing wonderful. All right, it was the lonely Ted Knight. He was one of the supply guards that came and brought Alicia.
My name's Alicia. What's your name?
The Lonely Rainer, very good. Good. It was, yes, The Lonely. So, Ruben, you got it. You're in the first still. Number 18, The Big Tall Wish and Steel.
I saw. Okay, yeah, help me out, please.
Okay.
The Big Tall Wish and Steel were both about what sport? The Big Tall Wish and Steel were
Here,
both
Saul,
about what
get ready.
sport?
Yeah.
Here.
Got it.
Lee Marvin in it. Famous actor Lee Marvin.
Actually, I liked him a lot better in my brain's fried right now.
Dirty Dozen.
No, on the other Twilight Zone episode, the other one where you had to go Pinto Sykes.
Wait, which one was it?
I know. I'm just saying I like Lee Marvin in the other Twilight Zone episode that he was in, where he was chasing down Pinto Sykes.
Yes.
Actually, I like that one.
Yeah.
With him in it.
I was gonna pick boxing, but for some reason I picked.
It was
baseball.
boxing. Yeah. What was the name of that? Believe Boley. Yeah, Boley was Big Tall Wish. Steele was Lee Marvin. Yeah, great actor. And it was boxing. 7 people got it. Let's see where we're at now. Okay. Top 5 is Ruben, Val, Drew, Sylvia, and Suze. Very good, everybody.
My son just turned on YouTube, so he's broadcasting from his laptop this broadcast here.
Oh, he's watching this while we're doing this.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
Because he's curious, right? So it's like
the more viewers, the better. Now, listen, if he's into toys, I take mine and I make them reenact Rambo scenes and stuff like that. So if you like that sort of stuff, that's what I do.
So yeah, so
I'm very mature.
You know what? You can follow Mike. That's his YouTube. This is his handle. Okay, he's gonna subscribe to you, Mike.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I should have done this a long time ago.
You online.
And Sterling will also. Yes, that's correct.
And you can also record this from your laptop.
A nice place to visit.
Mm-hmm.
Where was the place that was a nice place to visit? In the show, A Nice Place to Visit. Where was the place that was a nice place to visit?
That one.
Got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Hospital.
prison, but it's not up there.
Hospital.
It ain't a hospital. It ain't Mars.
Oh, thanks. I could use that help earlier.
Should have phoned a friend, Brian.
If you're just gonna throw answers out like that,
do it earlier. Got a sub for me too. Thank you guys. Anybody that subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm a young up and coming YouTuber at the age of 40. I'll be 47 in a week. I'll be 40.
Happy birthday.
Hell, thank you. September 8th. It's about a week, right?
Evan, whatever he gave you this.
Hell, poor old Rocky the gangster. He's got the women. He's winning gambling. He was thrilled. He was in heaven. But was he? No. It was too easy for him. He liked the thrill of the chase. That's when Sebastian Cabot said, "You're not."
Wait, where was he? Was he in
Pip
Jersey?
did that horrible laugh. Yeah.
Where was he, in Jersey?
South Texas in the summer. That too. Hot as that. Where was
he
he in
in
Jersey?
the episode,
Well, we got Texas here. We got Jersey. Yeah.
They don't use the Ruben. They don't use the word hell. He says, "Yes, you are in the other place."
Yes.
There you go.
All right, because in those days, hell was not a word on TV.
Ah, okay.
The other place. Just yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Drew, for telling me, because I thank you.
How old are you, Ruben? If I don't.
I'm the young age of 51.
Okay, I'm 70, so I saw a lot of these the first time.
You know what? I am so jealous of people like that. You saw this when it first came out.
Yes.
And
yes.
did you watch it weekly back in the day?
You had to, because
that was it. Yeah,
that was it. Unless it was in a summer rerun, that was it.
But what I meant to say was, you watched it. Like, were you like tuning in
run.
every week to watch it? Was it like your show? You loved it back then. Like,
I remember seeing was the Time Enough at Last, which was, I think, number 8. By the time it really started to get popular, and in our house in '59 there was like 8 of us and 1 TV. Okay,
right.
So you had to fight for your time.
So hopefully everybody liked the Twilight Zone when it was on, or at least the majority.
Either it was that, wrestling, or roller derby. Okay.
Oh, well, you can't go wrong with any of those 3.
I know, but what are you gonna do?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
that's
like,
great though. I've always wondered what it was like to watch it back.
Same here.
That must have been really neat, because a lot of movies we watch now, almost all of them, sci-fi and horror, there's an element of the Twilight Zone, whether you're talking about Chucky or you're talking about Toy Story with 5 characters.
Absolutely.
They're all but to watch the original thing that was the basis for all these as it came out, that's awesome. That's really neat.
It had to be kind of wild too, because there was nothing like it around at the time. Not that Drew, you would know better than I. I mean, could you compare that to anything of its period?
There were other shows like
the
Tales of Tomorrow and
Dark Shadows, maybe.
No, that was more of a daytime,
more
thing.
horror.
Yeah, Outer Limits.
It was the first sci-fi thing done. Other than say, well, Alfred Hitchcock was on first, but
how about this?
It was given to serve as his own.
No, just move yours.
And it was produced much better than all the other shows were at the time.
Yeah,
because they had the full resources of CBS to produce the show,
and it holds up to this day. And it's funny you mentioned Alfred Hitchcock, because every night I watch The Twilight Zone, and it's followed by Alfred Hitchcock. But actually, back in the day, Hitchcock was on before that. It came on. Was that a little bit before?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I wasn't sure about that. And neat. Guess what time it is? Pop-up video. Here it comes. Rainer, Rainer here is 74.
Oh, here.
So he watched it back in the day too. That's really cool.
Thank you.
Very neat.
That's an easy one.
That was pretty quick.
Well, that was a quick reveal.
Yes.
Wait, did that just pop up? I forgot to do it.
It was
yes.
Jeez.
Trick question. Here's the picture. People are like all over. Obviously, starring Dick York. And for my Star Trek fans, we got big Star Trek guys here. Susan Oliver. Does that name ring a bell, Dennis? Susan Oliver.
Oh yeah, she's the oh yeah.
The Green Woman.
She was in the I think in the cage. She was also in the cage, wasn't she? Of Star Trek?
That's where she became the Green Woman.
She played both, right?
Okay.
Okay, neat. Yeah, so.
Yeah, all the illusions.
Yep. So Susan Oliver, Twilight Zone. It's so crazy. Some of our favorite things, all these people just kind of went back and forth over. People are like all over.
You said people are like all over Dick York. It's actually Roddy McDowall.
Oh, I'm sorry, Roddy McDowall. I'm sorry. I was thinking, Jesus God.
Not to correct you, but I was
correct me, please.
I was looking that up too. I was like, that's Dick
Penny
York.
for Your Thoughts. I'm sorry. I was thinking of Penny for Your Thoughts for some reason. I just watched the Planet of the Apes marathon the other day. I sat there and looked at Roddy McDowall and said Dick York. Even the host sometimes blows it. Don't be afraid to tell me. My other friends don't. They don't hesitate. Right, Brian? Like Brian ignored. All right, so I'm sorry. I said Dick York. Yeah, Roddy McDowall was people are like all over. That's one of my favorite episodes too. Like at the end, he's a zoo animal. And then later he's Cornelius, so it all plays it all works out.
Go figure.
And another Rod Serling, Planet of the Apes. It's all connected. Everything is connected to Rod Serling. By the way, Penny for Your Thoughts is not an answer tonight, so that is my only time I'll be able to say Dick York. My apologies. What was the name? Or Purple Test. What was the name of the Oh, pop-up video that really didn't pop up. Who played Nan Adams in The Hitchhiker?
You ready, Saul?
Yeah, Rainer. I'm sorry, I messed up. I said YouTube saying
scoreboard.
Dick York too. I lost my Rod Serling mind there for a second. Oh, I got hit next. I'm continuing to lose my mind. Ugh. Hey, at least I didn't say Dick Sargent, huh? Right? Am I right? Oh.
Here.
The other Darren.
Going my way.
This is one of the first ones I saw too. I remember seeing this pretty early on. Inger Stevens. 8 of you got it. Very good. Who else?
That's such a cool name, Inger.
Hey, you got a baby girl coming up in October. Yep.
Congratulations, Mazel Tov.
Yeah,
Wow,
think about it. Inger Stevens. Rams fan, very good. And who else do we have here? Anne Francis, we already talked about her in After Hours. Suzanne Lloyd, Maya, Catwoman, right? One of the Twilight Zone's favorites. What was that? Perchance for a Dream. And Jean Marsh, another reference to The Lonely. I think I brought up The Lonely 3 times tonight. That is not even one of my favorite episodes, but for some reason there's been 3 questions that revolved around. And Ingrid Stevens, another one, just like earlier we were saying, some of them have interesting stories. Another rule of suicide, but there's like all this like stuff where Burt Reynolds was arguing with her the night before when she had a secret marriage. Like really a wild story behind her too. As far as any other anthology that came one step beyond, aired in January. And in October, Where Is Everybody, which is the first Twilight Zone. There you go. I worked with a German lady named Ingrid. There you go, Brian. It's still relevant. Sad Story, Ingrid Stevens. Another one. Yeah. Another one. Where are we at now? Oh, this is one of my favorite episodes because I love dogs. What was the name of the dog in the episode The Hunt?
The Hunt?
The Hunt. Yes, The Hunt.
You're still on the scoreboard.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to read YouTube comments and do this at the same time. Can you tell I'm excited?
That one.
I'm losing my damn mind over here. Look, there he is. There's the dog from the Twilight Zone.
This
enough.
too is one of my favorite episodes.
It's great because it sends
It
the
really
message
is.
that, of course, dogs go to heaven. Of course they
It
do.
reminds me of 1980.
Yeah. So his name was Rip.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, right. His name was Rick,
R.I.P.
which should have foretold what was going on there, but of course the first time you watch it, you're not paying attention to those things. And I put the dog from, what's that, Little Girl Lost, that dog, and I think I might have made up the other names. I'm not sure.
I picked Max because that just sounded like a dog's name.
No, I think it is Max. Actually, I think it is Max or Matt or something like that. The dog in Little Girl Lost.
No, that I made up the other two. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I made up Buck and I might have made up.
Yeah,
I don't
Max.
know.
Sorry.
I might have made them up, or they might have been in an episode. I can't remember, but Rip definitely. Somebody wrote best dog ever. Rip was the best dog in all these episodes. Don't get me wrong. Max saved that little girl, but Rip had a sort of a quality to him that was lovable.
Town knew him.
Little Mac just yiped all the time. Who played Nan Adams in Hitchhiker was the name of the dog in The Hunt? Ray Bradbury. Ruben's still in the lead. Ray Bradbury wrote which of these episodes?
Oh. There we go. Oops. That one.
My cat would have led me straight to hell. Yes. I'm not sure. Yeah, the cats would have had a different outlook on things.
And I didn't realize that the girl in that particular episode was one of the main characters in the Invasions of the Body Snatchers from the 1970s.
Oh, really? No, I didn't know that either. Invasion.
Yeah, with opposite Donald Sutherland.
Yeah, I remember Sutherland being in it. Yeah, I didn't know this. She was in it. I Sing the Body Electric. The one and I'll tell you what. I don't really like this episode, if I'm being honest. It never hit with me. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but it was never. His only contribution to the Twilight Zone. I wasn't big on this one. I like Ray Bradbury, but I didn't care for this one all that much. They're all awesome. We discussed this before too. All 156 episodes are awesome, but there's 1, 2, or 3 that sometimes I'm like, Cavender's Coming. That's one of them. I can do without. And Once Upon a Time is the other one where I'm like, I might watch Roller Derby tonight. That's what I say. I have to turn on the Roller Derby. Rams fan said, so for some reason I don't care for this episode. Read my mind, buddy. I agree. Never hit with me. Rod and Bradbury had a bit of a fallout, sad because they could not imagine. They could have done a lot of episodes together. Yeah, I heard that too, that they weren't really on the same page with life in general with sci-fi. Glad someone with similar views of me on that episode. Yeah, some people love it. I don't know.
It's okay. It's
okay.
Not bad. Yeah, I mean,
expect
it's
more
not,
from Ray Bradbury.
I
expect more.
But my understanding is, from the books I've read is that Bradbury, and I never read Bradbury's books. Full disclosure, but my understanding is that apparently Bradbury's format of writing didn't fit for Twilight Zone.
Right. And there's always the claim that Rod Serling didn't truly write a lot of the episodes he takes credit for. I'm a Rod Serling fan, and I choose to not believe that. like that he stole from Bradbury, that he stole from this guy, that guy. I don't know, but I think people just like to talk shit about people that are successful, when they're not here anymore. So we're all Sterling fans. I think we can all agree that innocent until proven guilty. Ray Bradbury. Oh, controversy. Glad someone. I'm the rare breed that likes Cavender. Oh, you do like that one though. And that was supposed to be a spin-off for Carol Burnett, right? I think that was supposed to turn into something bigger for her.
Well, she was a CBS property at the time.
Okay.
And used to be, well, not a regular on the Gary Moore show. Now that's going back, okay?
I love having you guys here so much. You don't even know. Tell me.
Yes. Does anybody remember or know of Gary Moore and his variety show at night?
Well, I do not.
I think we're too.
So you know what to do, right?
No, I don't. Okay.
But I have a guy in YouTube who's 70 some years old also, or maybe
I'm gonna do this.
74, so he might know.
Let me do this first, okay?
We're almost done.
Nice. So it was supposed to be a spinoff. I know she was property CBS, but it was going to be a spinoff.
Yes. She was going to be the returning guardian angel every week.
Oh, okay. It would be the angel recurring, but not Burnett. Oh, I love Carol Burnett, but not a fan of Cavender. I loved her in a recent appearance on Better. I didn't know she was on Better Call Saul. I have not caught up.
She was going to become the guardian angel. Okay,
that's what they just said. She was going to be the. Yeah, gotcha. Wow. Where are we at now?
Actually, and Once Upon a Time is, for me personally, good. It's
you like
good.
That one?
Yeah, you know what, and you know what,
it's different.
You can have a chat. You can have a chuckle about it. I mean, if you have can I say this on the air? A filthy mind. You can, especially in the repair shop, you can come out of the closet now. Pretty much, you can come out.
I think a lot of it was like. Yeah, I think that episode is more.
Sorry, I'm just like
cheek with with Buster. Yes, the silent film. I mean, it's neat how they go from the silent film to now, and that's neat. But before I've got
to have a chuckle with. I mean,
it's not. Listen, there's not a bad Twilight Zone episode. I'm just if there's three that I had to name, it would probably be Electric, Cavender, and Once Upon a Time.
I'm gonna throw in Miniature.
I still love them all. What'd you say, Miniature?
You know what? I can't. I'm throwing in Miniature. I'm probably one of the very few people out of the thousands of people. I'd rather watch. Okay, how about this? I'd rather watch Come Wander with Me than Miniature.
Oh well, Come Wander with Me is another one that I gotta say. Yeah,
between the two, I'd rather watch the one with Crosby in it.
That's singing. That's singing.
It's
but you know what? They're all good. I kind of like the Miniature. I think it's interesting. It's very creepy. That and New Exhibit are two episodes from that season 4 that are like, they're different. God, I just threw my microphone across. Hold on, I'm right here again. Hello. Can you hear me? Okay, good. All right, so where the heck are we? Ray Bradbury. Oh, I was talking about controversy. The Twilight Zone's most controversial episode, The Encounter. They didn't even air it for like 1 billion years until like recently. The Encounter. It starred which cast member from the original Star Trek? Which cast member from the original Star Trek was in The Encounter?
Yeah. Okay, so help me out here.
Rams fan, yeah, you liked one. I'm probably in the minority with Once Upon a Time. It's neat. I don't know. Maybe not enough aliens for me. Maybe I'm an alien guy. Look at this picture. None of the answers are them. George Takei, great episode.
And he was in Toronto about 6 years ago. Adam West and Burt Ward were doing the 50th anniversary farewell tour up here in Toronto in our convention center, and George Takei was also in attendance, not for the same podium with West and Ward, but he had his own spot, right? So he got to see him.
Yeah, no, it's a neat episode, and it's just interesting. You watch it, and for the time, and the main problem was it turned him. He was a sympathizer for that. It wasn't even really the language or anything. It was the implications that they were saying about Takei's. I don't know his name, character in the show, I forget, but his father and grandfather and stuff like that. But George Takei, you guys got Robert Duvall did a great job in my opinion. Hollis, I agree. Ruben, I got another Miniature fan over here. We both agree Robert Duvall did a wonderful job. But they like Buster Keaton too. So the
Oh
ones
yeah,
about
no,
that.
no, and I've seen Robert Duvall movies and all that stuff with just I don't
He's
know.
so creepy in that miniature though. It's a weird role for him.
I don't know. It's just something about that episode. I don't know. It's not like
Yeah, I
falls
kid
flat
with you.
for
We
me.
all have episodes like that. Just for some reason, it just rubs us a little wrong. Hollis says, "I always wondered what happened to that prop samurai sword from the encounter. Imagine having that. That would be a great prop to have from the Twilight Zone. The most controversial episode, and you have the sword from it.
See, that needs to be. You need to start make some videos on the hunt for that prop. See if it still exists.
Ooh,
Actually, that would be interesting.
yeah. All right, I'm gonna get all you guys together. We're all gonna go on a. You said a hunt. I'm like, oh, you want me to make videos about Rip the dog? At first I thought we were going to. Okay, you want to go on an actual hunt for the samurai sword? That's exciting. Let's do that, like Storm Shadow.
Because they won the game.
Another 80s reference. Winner, second place of our G.I. Joe. That would be good though. That's because they do that for WWF. They like hunt down like old like belts and stuff like that. We could do it for Twilight Zone, hunting down old props. Hollis says, "I need it." He needs it. We need that samurai sword.
Actually, it could go in maybe the Rod Serling Memorial Museum.
What, the samurai sword?
Yeah.
I was
Why not?
going to put it right behind me for future trivia shows. Actually,
Sure. One.
I was going to put it right there. All right. So name this episode. Now this is a pop-up video. I don't know what's going to happen. I hope it pops up. Who the
Okay,
hell
here we
knows?
go. Oh, jeez. This one here.
This guy.
That guy with the gun on.
This guy
Yeah.
always cracks
This-
me up. He's wearing a full suit. He's hot. He's sweating his butt off, and he's just
It's
wearing
the
a.
neck scarf. It's the neck scarf that makes the whole outfit. I'm telling you.
Why does he need the neck scarf? It's so odd. He's a creepy guy, and I'm just glad he decided to go elsewhere because that was.
Who was
getting
that
weird.
actor? Was that Charles Bronson?
No, I looked a
That's
little
a good
bit.
actor.
Like Charles
He looks like it.
Wait,
That guy had a death
good
wish.
at
in
it.
it,
Yeah.
though. That guy
why
had
are
a
you
death wish.
so good at it?
Because I watched them like a gazillion times.
Yeah.
No, you watched
Actually-
all the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, if you think about it, you could say this is in the Midnight Sun. It is a Jeopardy room, so to speak.
Yeah, Midnight Sun was oh, that's why I put yeah. Midnight Sun is one of my favorite episodes too though. I love the twist that, did anybody put the fever? I was trying to trick people with the fever. Oh, okay, good. I love when I get to trick some people. Midnight Sun, great episode, great twist. And I love the ending. I will not give it away in case some people are still watching it. And somebody said Charles Bronson was in 2. He was in 2. That's another great. Barely speaking in 2. So who's he with in the episode 2? Another fake.
Elizabeth Montgomery.
Elizabeth Montgomery. That's it. You know what? That episode's pretty good too. I like that episode. Not a lot of talking, but that's the point.
I think it's one of the underrated Twilight episodes.
2? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Hear me.
That's
Max
one
Baer, I
that either
think you're
gets you
right.
or it doesn't.
Yeah. What's that? Stogie guy.
I said 2. It either gets you or it doesn't.
Yeah.
That's one of those episodes.
Yeah, no, that one and the Invaders is cool because not a lot of talking in that one either. But you don't need a lot of talking. You don't need a lot of talking. That's another one, Agnes Moore. If you guys ever watch the Invaders, I know the Twilight Zone, but if you're not Twilight Zone man, I would say that's a great one to start watching. Yeah, name that. So he said Max Baer. I believe that's right. Is that who that actor is? I know Lois Nettleton is. She's the actress who's
The young one.
dying or whatever's that, sweating to death, burning up in flames. No, they put it nicely. Yeah, I don't know, and I don't know who the older woman is, and I don't know her name. But Max Baer, that sounds right to me. That sounds right for him because I looked him up before because he's got such a look to him. He's such a great character actor that, like you said, you see him in things and you're just like, I knew that guy. Midnight Sun. That's the guy with the neck scarf. All right, so this is a good one. There were 6 episodes. They got a little cheap on the Twilight Zone. They tried to save money, and they started filming them on videotape. But only 6 episodes were filmed on videotape. You can tell when you look at them. They just look different. They look like Dark Shadows, like a soap opera almost. So which of these was filmed on videotape? So if you look at these, which
ready?
one you'll be able to tell, I think.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, you just confused me. If I could...
The-
You just confused me. I just pressed it.
Uh-oh.
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 Wait a minute.
I
Neither
had
of
a
them.
chance.
Invaders
Neither
was
of them.
great.
Neither of them.
She had a fever. That's why I put it on there.
I just got it right.
Oh
I just
shit!
got-
Neither of them eat.
I just
Oh,
got it right.
Yes.
So wait, Ruben, for the record, did you want a different one? Because
No.
we can
I
change
don't know
it.
what I was thinking.
I just got it right.
Good job, Ruben's son. You did it, buddy. You did. Night of the Meek.
And it's actually one of my favorite ones too.
Yeah, we watch it every Christmas here. I love Art Carney and Night of the Meek.
I don't believe this.
Great show, and you can tell it's different. 22, that's another one. Great show. You can tell it's on videotape. It's just a little bit different looking. Lateness of the Hour, World of His Own, Static. I think I'm missing one, but there's 6 of them. I know there's 6.
22.
I said that one, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I
Yeah,
wasn't.
no,
Sorry.
it's fine. 22. That's the first one I thought of because that really is distinctively.
The Whole
I
Truth?
know what it is.
The Whole Truth. with
Midnight
the
Call.
The Whole Truth.
Right? What is it? Night Call. I mean,
Whole Truth. The Whole Truth.
did I didn't say Whole Truth, did I? Whole Truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Whole Truth. I think I said World of His Own by accident. I meant Whole Truth. Yeah, you're right. Very good. And I think Night Call was another one because I think that's different looking too.
Oh, Night Call. I don't remember Night Call. No. Oh,
Long Distance Call. I'm getting Midnight Sun and Night Call. Don't mind me. Long
Actually, it was,
Distance
when
Call, where the old
when I
lady's
was-
on the phone. Yeah. The old
When I
lady.
saw- when I-
How mean of me.
When I,
The elderly
sorry.
lady.
When I met Arlene Martell at the Twilight Zone, New Jersey convention in 07, actually I told her it was when she played the new nurse/stewardess in 22, scared the dickens off of me.
Oh, you saw her?
Yeah, I have a picture with her.
Oh,
with my
okay,
daughter,
nice.
with my daughter sitting on my lap, as she was signing up one
What
of my books.
happened?
And I actually told her, I said, you know what, it was her character in that episode that scared the bejesus out of me, only because of the way her eyebrows were.
Right.
And she made reference to when she played the Vulcan opposite Leonard Nimoy in the original Star Trek series.
Right.
I said no, but it was her character in the Twilight Zone episode that scared me.
Did
What
you
happened?
say room for one more? Did you say that to her? No.
I no.
Did
there
she
was
say that
another-
to you? I should say.
No, I think I probably would have gone streaming with the. Probably would have ran streaming for. But no, it was actually no. She didn't, but she.
Run
It was
screaming.
kind. Yeah,
Yeah.
but oddly enough, there was a hearse waiting outside for me.
I watch it every
I'm not
episode.
just-
Oh, Jesus, that's Ruben. That's horrendous. Hollis, yeah. I watch every Christmas too. Whole Truth. We said that. Yes. I think I said. I meant to say. What you call?
Long distance call.
No. I'm
Oh.
sorry. It was Long Distance Call. Rams fan. That's what I meant to say. I said Night Call by accident because I was thinking of Midnight Sun from previous. With the car salesman. Yes. Arlene Sachs. There you go. Where are we at? So that was a good question. How many people got it? 6 of you. Oh, the same amount of episodes as there were. What a coincidence. Ruben,
And Saul in brackets there,
What do you mean?
and my son in brackets, as asterisks.
Ruben/Saul. Oh, great. I have an intruder in my YouTube
right.
now.
Like,
If anybody's watching the YouTube channel, I have a website intruder 69mega.com. If you want to find love, our AI will help you, and then there's a bunch of kissy lips and faces. No, we're playing the Twilight Zone, you creep. Get the hell out of here, weirdo. This is why I should have a moderator. And Rams fan says, then we got a spammer. Yes. All right, so where are we at now? The Masks. Another great episode.
Yes.
What's unique about that episode? Which of these is the reason that episode is different from all the other episodes of the Twilight Zone? What is love?
what is it?
What is
Oh,
wet?
this one here.
What is wet?
Thank you.
Thanks.
I got
Only episode directed by a female. And that female was who? For extra bonus points.
Ida Lupino.
Ida Lupino. Excellent. If you haven't seen it yet, check out the 1946 film Dead of Night. You'll thank me later. I'll write it down. Dead of
Oh,
Night.
absolutely. Must watch.
Must watch. Drew agrees. Dead 1946, Dead of Night. I will. I
By the
definitely
way,
will.
if you like the idea that everything that followed Serling sort of comes from him, it seems that way, right?
Yeah.
If you watch this movie, I think it was 1949, you must imagine that he watched this movie.
Pre-Serling. So Serling, even Rod Serling has people that he learned from. We'll say.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Wow. Very nice. Isla Pino, directed by a female. Yep, only episode directed by a female. Very good. YouTube people got a lot of. I can't wait till the next Twilight Zone where we get the YouTube people in here with us. It's going to be a heated match between all of you guys. What did that do to us just now? Ruben, you still keep your job as moderator so far. Drew, Val, Sylvie, and Sue's very good. The Mask. What do we got? We are on number 28. We're almost done. I did special 30 for you guys tonight. You're welcome. In honor of Rod Serling, 30 questions. I don't know why 30. All right. Ooh, this is a good one too. Which of these episodes does a character break the fourth wall and talks to the audience?
Oh, good Lord. I think we all know this one. It has to be.
There's actually.
It's that one.
I got it. Ex-Godfather.
You know what I was thinking of too, Ruben? What's in the box? At the end.
Oh, what's in the box?
No, not that.
What's in
the box?
By the way, could you imagine that episode?
Wait, Drew, are you talking about what's in the box? Yeah. The way they fought. Oh my God! They might as well broke out a steel chair in a pro wrestling. Well, he was watching pro wrestling that night. I think that's where he's got some of those. But they're throwing plates. It was horrible. But at the end of that one, Winnie the Pooh, Sterling Holloway. He kind of gives a little.
By the way, the picture
gives a little wink to the audience at the end there, right? A little bit like, I think he kind of looks at us a little bit. And then there's the one where Rod Serling breaks the fourth wall too. That's a World of His Own, right?
One of us. Oh yeah, and that's where. So yeah, when
the guy
he disappears
comes out and tears up the script, and Rod Serling goes poof. Yeah, that's that one, right? Yonkers. Oh my God.
On that, your last question, the picture threw me off.
The picture threw you off. What was it?
The girl with the blanket.
Oh, Kahoot sometimes. Yeah, weird pictures. Let's see where we're at now. Ruben. Very good. And up next.
Way to go,
Drew. I like your score there. 2-2-2. Just with room for 2-2.
Room for
122.
Room for 122.
But that's a 9 in there.
World of His Own, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
I said that earlier instead of but yeah, World of His Own. God, they're all so good. I'm gonna watch them all tonight. I'm not going to bed till I watch all 150. No, it's impossible. Now the first question was Rod Serling. It seemed like an easy question, and so does this one. We shall see. What is the name of the doll in Living Doll?
Ooh.
We shall see, because this is
one here.
another very
hold on. This one here.
Well, I remember.
Oh,
Wait. Oh no.
Oh.
Are you stupid right now?
Stupid.
I hit the wrong button.
You got it wrong now. Shame on you. I hate you now. Don't be my father anymore.
Oh no. Listen. No, he went 23 for 23, and you're done with him now after that. That's it. Oh, no. And
he went 29 for 29.
Oh, we have 30 questions, right? 29. Talkie Tina. A lot of people say Talking Tina, and it's actually Talkie Tina, which I probably wouldn't have picked that up either unless
I got thrown off by the talking and talkie.
Look at all these.
The walkie-talkie.
Talking Tina. Yeah, they're all very close. She was no Betsy Wetsy. Nope. All this is cracking up over here, by the way. Awesome job.
Okay, so I threw that one away.
That's all right. We all misclick once in a while. Guido's cracking up too.
Way to go, Saul.
You're not my fault.
It's okay.
One question left, everybody. It's a pop-up picture.
And now I launch my comeback.
Now's it. Oh my God, I forgot to pop it up again. Yonkers.
Yonkers, that one.
I forgot to make it a pop-up, but there she is. The Yonkers.
What a way to end the
with
trivia
that
quiz.
face coming at
With
you.
that face.
Screaming Yonkers.
Just like wolf right in front of you.
Oh my
It's
God.
like having a pie thrown on your face.
Oh, what's in the
Are
box?
you-
I really want to know what's in the box.
Well,
really
Brian, it's
looking at
actually
big
about
doctors.
a TV box, and he keeps seeing him like fighting with like things from like horrible things like killing his wife, and he's like, the TV show has us on it, and then they end up getting a real fight, and needless to say, it does not turn out well. Police show up, Winnie the Pooh shows up, all hell breaks loose. Not the real Winnie the Pooh, but yeah. What's in the box? So let's see. Let's crown the champion. Here comes the podium. First, second, and third place. Third place, 24 out of 30. Val, excellent job. Very good, Val. Drew, fantastic job also. 26 out of 30. And 29 out of 30 because you blew the one, and your son's never going to let you forget that.
No, I can't. Well, it was fun. It was fun, guys.
That's the role of being a parent, everybody. When you're a parent, you can go 29 out of 30. And that one just gets you, man. And your kid just goes, what? I can't believe. That's the role of being a teacher, too. When I met, like tonight with Dick York, if I did that in front of my students, they remind me 3 weeks later. Remember when you said Dick York? All right, yeah. But yeah, they don't let you live anything down. Your kids or your students, but we love you guys anyway. Oh, and here's where they tell you the difficult questions. We never have this many difficult questions. It was a rough night. It was a rough night for some of you, but they're my 80s guys. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. Anyway, it's always fun.
You should show the full run to see which of the regular crew did the best.
I can do that.
I think we could. They'll get the.
Are we now? My regular crew. Are you okay if I show how you did? I don't want to embarrass anybody. I don't do this to students.
Well, I already feel like the Cleveland Browns losing by about 20,000 points.
Hey. Listen, this was fun. Thank you, guys. Yeah, let's do one more. The wife was such a jerk to him and what was the other one? Willoughby. His wife was rough. There's a lot of
Janie.
Yeah, tough, man. Tough.
One of the reasons I've remained The Bachelor for 70 years.
Because of the Twilight
There's
Zone.
a lot of those friggin' wives on that show, all right?
They're not all like that, I promise.
The chance I would end up with one of them
Oh
convinced
my
me
God.
to remain a bachelor, okay?
You know what? If I watched them when I was younger and back in the 60s, I'd probably
And,
be like,
and
my
never
God.
and never have a job where you got to wear a suit, okay?
Well, that too. A lot of them. I
None
watched,
of them-
like I
none
said,
of them
Leave It
are
to
happy.
Beaver.
None
I
of them-
watched June Cleaver. She's wearing pearls while she's washing the dishes. They dressed up for everything back then.
If you can give it 6 stars, sure.
Have you stopped sharing the screen? No, I haven't. But they don't care. They want to see this. Okay, let's see. Let's see how we did. Some people need help on these questions. Some people didn't get to finish. Players. Okay.
Oh wow.
So Drew, you actually came in last place only because you made an extra. Did you make a name at the beginning and then?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, twice.
So Drew, you came in second and last all at the same time. It's like a Twilight.
Pretty good, huh?
It's like a Twilight Zone. You're pretty damn good. Yeah, Talking Tina. See, some of you guys didn't. Like Jem, she left, so she wasn't here. Last place guy, Fred?
Yeah, it's me. Yeah.
Excellent job, Fred.
He self-fulfilling prophecy.
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
So for people that actually finished the game, Fred is last place. Congratulations. Let me just point out that Fred is an excellent trivia guy. He's a former. What'd you win for us? Toys. Toys
not
and
for
video
sure.
games.
Two of
Video
them.
games, definitely, and it was definitely at least once on video
so
games. I don't
he's
know
a
about the other
two-time
one.
champion, so that's why we're able to put. Who's Soylent Ray?
I am.
All right, you did an excellent job too, my friend. And then
I tried.
My mom beat both you, but she knows some Twilight Zone. Then Howling Man, Edward, my love, Willow. You guys didn't do bad at all though, for real. Like.
And I just and a few days ago, a couple of weeks ago, I was just chatting with a friend of mine, and we reconnected a few years ago through Facebook, and what have you, and met up in person a few years before the pandemic.
Yeah.
And only just in recent weeks, I actually found out, and we going back to grade school, like talking about grade 1 here. I found out that she loves the Twilight Zone.
There you go. They're fans everywhere.
Like, it's like, holy cow, where have you been? I asked her pretty much.
Where have you been all my life? So out of our 80s group, Willoughby, is that you, Dennis?
Yes, sir.
You are the big winner out of the 80s group for Twilight Zone. And Edward, my love, you're right behind them. Howling Man, you're right there, too.
Couldn't get past the experts tonight.
The experts are strong, man. I knew you guys were going to bring it hard, and you did. So great job. Great job, everybody, though. You guys all did very well. Actually, I'm looking at Christy. Christy was in second place for a while, and then she unanswered 16, so we must have lost her. Because she was killing it. She was top 5 the whole time. But Howling Man, yeah, you guys did great. You guys did great. And the people in the chat, the YouTube chat, thank you guys for coming. I had so much. Oh, Time Enough at Last, that wife. Yeah, you know, Rod Serling, I don't know. Did he have like a rough experience with women? Because he wrote these women pretty rough. Like, what's it? Burgess Meredith, his wife. Tough,
Ellen.
man. She scribbled out, she ripped out his poetry book and wrote in it.
Oh, she was awful.
She was horrible. My God, horrible. But then again, some of the men in the Twilight Zone weren't all that great either. They weren't all Burgess Meredith. Let's just say that. Well, he was the devil one time, so even he had his moments.
Actually, Printer's Devil is actually, I think, better than Mr. Dingle.
You like it better?
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, they're all quality, but
Dingle,
I'm saying.
But you know what wins it for Dingle for me? Those crappy alien outfits. When those two aliens come in, the Siamese twin aliens, and they look like they're wearing a box, and they have the. I crack up every time. Every time, I love it. So anyway,
yeah, you see that episode with parts like that, and it makes you wonder, how is this show a classic when you've got something that bad?
That part is the classic part to me, though.
No, but yeah,
I love that part.
It just works so well with just the craziness of the show.
Those aliens were the funniest.
Okay. Sorry, guys. You know what? Seeing what time it is, I am going to say I'm going to make my exit. Well, it was nice and meeting you all.
Guys, it's been so fun. And Ruben, I'm going to make a belt for you tonight. We're going to put out. I still have to put out Dennis's belt from last week because Dennis just won our TV. Right? Is that what we just did? 80s TV.
Yeah.
You're the champion of that. So I'll be putting out both your belts in the next couple days. I got school start on Thursday, so I do have to get down to some serious business, but.
Thank you all. Take care. Have a good night. All right.
You too. Thank you guys.
And congratulations.
Thank you so much. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know when the next one is. Join 80s Toys for My Attic so you keep up, and we'll do this again, everybody. All right. Thank you. Great job.
Thank you.
YouTube people.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for showing up. Oh, and make sure you join Shelly's group. I'm going to post that tomorrow, too. Shelly, if you're watching this later, thank you for getting all these wonderful Twilight Zone people here because I had a blast with them. It was such a good night. I love talking Twilight Zone, and you brought me a lot of great people. Thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody.